What is good, 7th graders? We are working on SP7, and the first two links on SP7 are actually a review from SP6. So I'm not going to do more examples on those. If you need to see those, go back to the example video from SP6, and there's examples there. Okay, so I'm actually starting on the third link, so you need to write down 2 examples for this video for the third and the fourth link. All right, so let's take a look at this one. All right, this one says Leo is going to use a random number generator 400 times. Each time he uses it, he will get a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. What is the best prediction for the number of times that Leo will get an odd number? Okay, so these are the numbers we're choosing from. There's 1, 3, and 5 that are odd. So we're actually going to set up a proportion again with our want and our total. What we want is odd, and there's 3 of them. Out of a total of 5 numbers, we want to know how many will be odd out of 400. So we cross multiply, divide. 3 times 400 is 1200, divided by 5, 240. So we cross multiply and divide, we get 240. Good, that's correct. All right, let's try another one. Jeremy's going to roll a fair 6-sided die 180 times. What is the best prediction for the number of times that Jeremy will roll a number greater than 4? Okay, so a proportion again with our want and our total. So you think of a 6-sided die, the number of sides that are greater than 4, there's 2 sides that are greater than 4 out of a total of 6 sides. We want to know then how many will be greater than 4 out of 180. So we cross multiply, divide. 180 times 2 is 360. 360 divided by 6 is 60. So our answer is 60. One more. Electronics Unlimited sells TVs. There are 110 TVs on display in the showroom, and each TV is turned on to a random channel from a set of 11 channels. There's 7 sports channels, 3 news channels, and 1 movie channel. Which statement best predicts how many TVs will not be showing a sports channel? Okay, how many will not be showing a sports channel? Okay, so we're going to do a proportion again. Want and total. So there is a total of 11 channels, and we want those that are not showing sports. So that would be news and movies, which is 4. So 4 out of 11 will not be showing sports. How many out of 110 then will be showing sports? So if I cross multiply, divide, 4 times 110 is 440, divided by 11, we get 40 over here. So there will be exactly 40 TVs not showing the sports channel. Now the thing about probability is it's a really good estimate and a pretty accurate estimate, but we can't say it's exact. So it can't be the first one. It says there will be close to 40 TVs, but probably not exactly 40 TVs showing a sports channel. And then these two are talking about 70. Well, we didn't even get 70 for our answers, so we know it's not going to be those two. It's going to be this one, where it's close to 40, but not exactly 40. Carmen is waiting to board a plane. The following table shows a probability model for when her plane will arrive. Okay, is this a valid probability model? Okay, it's going to be valid if all the percentages add up to 100. So we have 44 plus 38 is 82, plus 18 is 100. So yes, it's valid. Okay, over here, is this a valid probability model? We can't have negative probabilities. So even if it does add up to 100, we can't have negative probabilities. So no, it's not valid. Okay, create a probability model to show how likely you are to select each type of earth creature. Okay, so there's 97 chickens, 47 cows, 77 humans. Let's add those up quick to figure out how many there are total. 97 plus 47 plus 77 221. There's 221 creatures total. To figure out the probability of each, we're doing want over total. Okay, so for chickens, we do 97 over 221. For cows, we do 47 over 221. And for humans, we do 77 over 221. Round to the nearest hundredth. It does say fractions or decimals. So I'm going to change those to decimals. So the first one is 0.44. Second one, 0.21. And the third one, 0.35. Now if we did that correct, that should add up to 1 as a decimal, or 100% as a percent. So 44 plus 21 plus 35, 40, 50, 65, 95, 100. It does add up to 1 or 100%. So we know we're correct. We can plug those answers in. Get 0.44, 0.21, and 0.35. After Cynthia microwaves her bowl of morning porridge, it is either too cold, just right, or too hot. She estimates that there's a 35% chance it'll be too cold and a 50% chance it'll be too hot. If she were to microwave 80 bowls of porridge, which of the following is her best prediction for the number of times the porridge will be just right? Okay, so another proportion with our want and our total. Okay, the percentage that'll be just right, 35 that it's too cold, 50 that it's too hot, that makes 85, leaving 15%. The total percent is 100, subtract 85, leaves 15% of the time that it will be just right. So what we want is 15% out of a total of 100%. How many bowls then will be just right out of 80 bowls? Then we cross multiply, divide. So we do 80 times 15 divided by 100 is 12.